Hi guys, I hope that you're doing well today. Welcome in, welcome back if you're returning back. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, all that kind of stuff. So y'all are my third reading today. I'm just a little bored. I've just been trying to figure some things out on my technology, and as I talk about all the time. So those of you who did not catch what I had to say about a survey app that I've been messing with, because I seen that they were being biased on that app and something's taken place with me on that app, and I spoke about it a little bit more in detail today. I played a game on their app to try to earn a little bit of money, and it ain't much when you're playing games, but I'm up to like $9.03 on this app, and I want to cash out so that I can delete this app and never come back to it. But I put time in on what I did on this app, but they were being biased on the presidential questionnaire, and I was in there messing around to, just messing around with it, and it really swayed my view about one of the candidates for the Democratic Party, the way that they were putting things in there. It was very evident. It really ruined it for me because I was trying to weigh out both sides and stuff. I just kept going over and over and over. Every other day they'd put the same survey, so I'd go back in and kind of mess with it and stuff. And anyway, I decided to do a game on there, and so I downloaded one of their games. And I spent all freaking day and completed what they said to get the money for it. And I got the money for it, and I went to go cash out, and because I already had like $2 or $3 on there, but they won't let you cash out unless you have $5. So I downloaded this little game because I said if you complete it within how many days, I think it was 7 days. Well, I'm just stuck here in the hotel room, so I got it done within hours, and it brought me up to $9.03. And it won't let me cash it out. It says to turn on my location and all that kind of stuff, and I have done everything that it's asked me to do and showed it. I've completely taken the app out and reloaded it back in, sent the notification so that I can get back into it. Still won't. But God just told me, those of you who don't, you're new and you don't understand. I've got proven evidence of things and people that's been on my devices, and I can prove what I'm saying. Like I've got recorded evidence where I've grabbed another device and go, oh my God, and seen things going on with my device. Somebody's got somebody using my phone and stuff, the number, I believe. Somehow it's connected to somebody, because I really want to be careful what I say here, because of some type of cuckoo that thinks that they have a right to run my life, and they are a kook. I did something recently to my phone, and my PayPal was working just fine and stuff. After I got done doing something specific with it, boom, PayPal wanted some information from me. And I was just like, never had any problems with them ever before, ever. No, they never asked me any questions before. I called them, went through all this stuff, did what I could on my end, and I got, folks, you need to be careful with PayPal, because I got some stuff on PayPal from the last time I used them. Y'all have a lawsuit coming to you. You have a lawsuit coming. Those of you who are brand spanking new, about 4 or 5 months ago, I noticed that my PayPal QR code was different from the original one when I first opened it. And I got proven evidence, and it's documented. The two pictures are totally different off of the same PayPal. And God tells me there's upright enforcement somewhere on the other end of my stuff when I come on my platforms. And yes, there is something legal that is going on here. And the legal room came out of the bag today. And it's called crime, even from people writing the law itself that are dirty, because we had a dirty official come out. And then these people need to be taken out and put in jail and stop getting paychecks for people to pay them monthly paychecks to organize crime just because they sit in their places. I'm appalled. That's my account. Don't belong to nobody else. It belongs to Shannon Hensley, period. Nobody else. I told on, I was on my Cash App. And those of you who don't know, Cash App, and you can go into security or however you get to it and go down and it'll tell you devices that are logged in that you share the login with. Well, I'm by myself, so I've never shared any login with me, but there was somebody logged in on my thing. And it said it was from, it said the location was like in Colorado. I immediately contacted customer service and they got in touch with me and stated that they could do something on their end. But the way that and maybe they were genuine, I don't know, but I'm so leery about conversation, even on my device, even when I'm trying to get help. Because people are willing to sit there and play games with somebody who's either paid them off and do some nonsense on somebody else's stuff, and that stuff's going to happen right back to y'all. It's going to happen right back to you because you're in error. But they told me that they had to do this certain thing for it to release all the devices. And I was just like, what? It wouldn't let me release the person. It's my account. It's my freaking account. And so I just sat there, I read their last note and I just sat there and I was just praying about it. I was like, I'm not going to make a move, God, until you, whatever, give me some type of peace about it. And I think it was yesterday, I went to go look at it and it's been released. Now, the customer service person said that they had to do it a certain way. So how did it get released? I don't know. So yesterday I went in on one of my accounts and wanted to change my password into something that I have, and it won't let me. And so I got a hold of customer service there, and they said, well, once you're going to have to, they said, you're going to have to do this, this, and this, and then get back in touch with me, and then we need to know what your phone carrier is, and with all this. And I'm just like, what the crap? What the crap? I'm beyond livid, folks. Whoever is upright in any way, shape, or form that can look at PayPal with the survey pop, because I'm getting rid of that app, but they owe me $9.03. You freaking, and whoever's connected with my phone or think you've got a right to somehow click into my phone number and know things about me, you don't have a freaking right. You're going to go to hell. Do I make myself clear, Sonia, or whoever the crap you are? Every time I would try to do something on PayPal, this Sonia person would get on there, like literally, like this is a few months back. I keep track of certain people that get a hold of me, and when certain things are being said on my devices, sometimes those certain people come back and say things to me. And it's funny that this channel says I have over 9,000 people, and I just have the same little group of people that gets in touch with me. That's it. You guys think I'm stupid? I'm not stupid. Not stupid. All the pimps and the whores and whoever the crap you people are, because of the little ditch that took my stuff out of some fake church that stated that I could get some mail sent there, y'all are going to be arrested. Every one of your faces are going to be on the news when I get done with you. Care who you people are. You're in error. Let's just get started because I'm pissed now. I'm just real pissed right now. And I have a right to be very angry. Very angry. Sitting here dealing with somebody trying to kill me for my own things. They're willing to sit here and try to kill me, starve me out, take my identification, take my music, take my projects on YouTube, wipe their freaking face and say, this is me, and it ain't you. You're not ever going to be me, period. Did I make myself clear? Or can you hear anything? Most High God, God of war, come and teach my hands how to war, Most High God. Stand up for your people. The word warrior just jumped out. Yeah, thank you, Most High, because you are a warrior, and I know that you are for me and not against me. That's why I still live today, because they're in error. They're all in error in what they're doing to people. Cut the stick, Most High. There's a sex offender, a knife, and somebody's got high pride. They're a murderer. Something legal is going on, and your wee-wee needs to be completely chopped off, whatever you are. I don't know, maybe you're a nasty female. I don't really freaking know. But you are a crazy kook like that. So we got a weapon out here. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. And somebody today on one of my other platforms, God stated that they know they're wrong. And they're full of pride and they got secrets and they don't want it out. But it's coming out. It's coming out, whether you like it or not. It says that the eyes of Jehovah preserves knowledge and he overthrows the word of a transgressor. And so this sex offender and your high pride will be overthrown some way, shape, or form. It says someone wants to express to somebody that they are respected and it's truthful. Okay, we have a lot of people, a lot of you all possibly has even been segregated and things like that. Yesterday on this channel, we had blackmail come out twice on 2 of my platforms back to back. And some people have really done a damage in households because somebody's wanting to do some nonsense out here, whatever they are. Obviously, somebody's done some. If pride is out here, then that's a homosexual sex offender that's raped or molested somebody out here. Something is hidden in a safe. The word safe came out. Somebody's taking a short trip or something's happened on a short trip out here. Examine energy. So somebody's searching or seeking something. Those of you doing something for upright purposes, thank you very much. Something about somebody's breast is out here. Passion is written upon that. Something public is going on. You dang straight something public's going on. Look, people, I'm dealing with a murderer, and I've had over thousands of people listen to my plea that I'm sitting here broken down at a hotel room and dirty mechanic mess with my vehicle. Not only to kill me, it puts you in a murder scene now as well. You are a victim of what I'm going through because somebody was willing to put some nonsense underneath my vehicle on the opposite side on purpose so I would wreck and kill you or even your teenagers. So now it's a different story because now you're involved in it. There's a large entity involved that says, and you're being favored. I better be favored for the truth's sake and help. A Uranian connection. Yes, there's a Uranian stuff, and it's crazy stuff going on. Prisoner energy is coming out here. And a wicked person is going to be removed finally. I hope so. I hope that I can get up on the news and tell my story outside of YouTube and get a court trial going on this murderous nonsense for the murder of my grandchildren now, for the stupid country star or whoever they are that takes my stuff. Look, people, so I'm a singer-songwriter and my music has been stolen. And I've known about that from pretty much the beginning when it happened. That's why somebody just came in and threw me out on the street. I was just literally minding my own business. COVID was in effect. The executor, somebody dressed up, I guess, as a cop, or they did work for the enforcement and thought, well, we all got the upper hand because we got uniform. We're going to throw her out and come in and get her stuff. And they were going to kill me. They were freaking going to kill me that day. I have things recorded, and I have open shut case evidence to stuff, and they know I do. They know that I do. And they just think that they just organize freaking crime and they're going to go to jail because they touched the wrong person when they touched me or anybody that belongs to God Almighty. You touch the wrong people when you touch us, man. Sorry, not sorry. I deserve respect as a human being in the earth realm, and so do you, folks. But my stuff has been stolen. I've known that for a long time now. And recently, it's been about 4 or 5 months ago, I was on one of my other platforms before it started to be messed with, because somebody thinks they can pull their britches down and just come up on my life, and they really think that they're going to get rid of me and wipe their face and act like they're me and take all the things that rightfully belong to me. And no, you don't. But somebody contacted me on there and stated, I heard your song being sang in Nashville, and I've been trying to get a hold of you, and there's evil stuff going on around trying to get a hold of you. And I tried to respond to that person shortly after that. So my channel started getting messed with again. How's that possible? Because we've got a dirty official somewhere connected with some nonsense going on with it. Somebody says, I can't change the way I feel. Well, I can't change the way that I feel that you're a nasty in the earth realm and you deserve an execution like God said. The word yoke is out here, or a strong authority is out here. It's making the word elephant is on here as well, which would take you back to a Republican Party if I wanted to look at it that way. This is making reference to younger and an older energy being pulled by a yoke by an older, experienced oxen. So there could be an age difference somewhere. Just look at it in some certain type of a way. Or there's a teacher also here connected to something. I also have the word Alabama, Louisiana, and California written up on this card as well. Somebody's name also could be Al here as well. The word elk is also written up on this card. There's several things written up on that card. Take it as it applies on some stuff that's going to come out. Somebody connected with a daycare center is being called out before we get into the tarot. And then an empty box. Okay, well, we have something in a safe. Hidden in a safe. So somebody had an empty box or put something in a safe, then something is in a safe. And I told yesterday on one of my platforms that I came home one day when I had my home at that time, and there was a key when I got home sitting in front of my door. I was like, what's this? Where did it come from? Somebody left it there. It wasn't on a key ring. It was just a key that was just set by my door. And I have recorded stuff about this key somewhere on one of my older platforms and got up and read information off of the key, like the imprinted numbers and things off of it. So something's in a safe. Somebody's giving me a key to something. I don't really know. Could be a dead person's body for all I freaking know, all the crap that I'm dealing with here. A malefactor, criminal, evildoer, and wicked. There's a sex offender out here. Somebody's a murderer. There's a knife out here. Something's connected with the short trip, and they're a transgressor. They could be very public, or something public obviously is going on right now with me talking about some stuff out here. There's a specific Uranian attached to something going on, and then we've got all this stuff either with the Republican parties attached to something, or everything that I just stated with something with these states, or somebody's name is Al, or they also could be a strong the ox goes back to the second house, which also takes back to money stuff with a taurine energy, whatever that is. But somebody is an evil, wicked doer, and God keeps saying somebody is nasty. They keep coming. The word nasty keeps coming out on the channel. There is somebody sets up in a great big place, and there is an age difference showing here when I cut the deck. Okay, it wants to come out. So a message is coming for collective energy. Okay, and this around something physical. It's a sex offender. We've got molestation with that big of an age difference on something going on with the situation. What else do you want to bring out? Somebody can go to prison. They know that they should go to prison. We have a daycare center, so little kids and teenagers go back to the pages. Show me more information. The King of Cups is coming out. A judgment is on somebody. This could be a returning of something. Somebody could be trying to return. This house goes back to your genitals. There's a meeting going on. This, if you're new, there's just hidden language inside the tarot, and this talks about a meeting. Well, somebody's being removed. Then somebody's being removed. It states so on one of these cards, and they're evil, and they would be going to jail for somebody's cases. Whoever I'm picking up on. Hopefully, it's my case as well. But I'm part of Soul Group Collective, and I stand with you as well as going through some nasty stuff. There's a forcing here when you get the sun, or people waking up to, because something public is going on out here. Definitely, there's public stuff going on out here. The R and the Q, the QR code. Like I just said, people need to check your QR codes. We have the Hermit coming out. Somebody is a great big thief out here. I have the phonics of rat out here. The T, the R, and the Q. The QT. Somebody could work for the QT as well. Show me the Hermit, because this is somebody analyzing some stuff. There's a meeting going on, then there is. There's a large entity out here, and somebody being favored for something out here, because somebody's going to be removed. Okay? God's showing, so there are children out here with the Six of Cups, or somebody from your home with the soulmate energy with the Six of Cups, or something about the past is out here with something. But God is showing his hand fixing to even out a scale that's abominable. He says if the scale's uneven, it's abominable to me. And somebody's got some type of evening out the scales here. Some type of situations out here with it. There was equal give and take in something that went down. That could have been a bribe in the past that went down in some type of nonsense. Show me the hidden in the safe, the truth or secrets about it. Somebody could work for the, obviously if we have a Republican Party out here, then we do have the United States government. The 8th house goes back to FBI energies as well. Hold on a minute. I want to see something really quick. Somebody's in fear out here. Well, you should freaking be in fear for doing some nonsense in some people's lives. We're not moved by you, period. Put your breast in your freaking, that's a woman energy, or obviously somebody's done something to a woman, or if there's some type of stupid woman just thinks they can get their way by putting their breast out, then you're just as much of a sex offender as anybody else is doing that crap to get your way on some type of wickedness is going on out here in somebody's life. Whether you're male or female, it's gross and it's wrong of you. Temptation is connected with evil. As soon as I say that, the devil's here. I guess it had flipped over when that truth came out. Okay, well, anyway, something's hidden in the safe, and that is an evil energy out here with the devil. The word, there's, no, it would have been the emperor energy. The emperor with the devil goes to prison as well. There is somebody, or they're going back to prison if they've been there before. Somebody is making a decision out here around something. And so we also have the wheel coming out. Okay. Well, there is some type of temptation out here. If somebody thinks that they are going to return around situation, I see a great big removal happening and a great big fat judgment because you're abominable out here. And there's children attached to some stuff, or they're trying to go back to somebody who works at a daycare center. I mean, obviously there's a sex offender around somebody. Stuff is supposed to be marked, and you should be able to know where sex offenders are, but unfortunately we got them in the government themselves. So there's consequences out here with the wheel. The phonics of say yes is out here. And this is also a yes card. And the phonics of yes is out here, and this is also a yes card, and then ran back into itself as say yes. And so there's been temptation out here, or there is temptation. Either you can do what's right, or you're going to get judgment on something out here that's going on. Don't care how big and bad and strong you think you are. You're a criminal if you're in some negative nonsense out here. Somebody's wicked out here. God says you're going to be removed. I don't care how he gets it done. By some type of act of his arm in some sovereign way, may punch some freak out that's out here doing some nonsense on people's lives. Nine of Swords. Well, the devil pokes in this person's window. Okay, we deal with cuckoos. Okay, somebody will be being humbled. I guess they will. Something coming in really quick with that energy. There's the Emperor. Okay, well, there is a word out here that goes to, that does go to, being shackled with chains as a prisoner. You also have something about respecting somebody. Okay, well, we don't, there hasn't been respect in the earth because somebody's sex offender. They're just taking some type of sexual nonsense attached to something that's going on, and you're in error. You're freaking in error. There's attacking out here. There's raping and everything else. Then with that, somebody's sitting up in a place out here. Somebody's work is out here. Business energy. We have a king here and a boss figure here. So we've got headship just in general out here around some stuff. It's sad when you call headship and you get nowhere. It's sad when you talk to them at your door for 45 minutes and they sit there real patient and you think, oh, I'm finally getting somewhere. And your last question is now, what can we do, officer, about a murder? Because I've got things that are recorded and open check case and evidence on some stuff. What can we do? And the cop or the fake cop or the underground organization that sent their fake cop, whoever the crap the person was, sat there just like this and said, I really don't know. That makes me mad and should make you mad that they want their paycheck, but they don't know what to do about murder. The flowers. Hey, Gina, or the Christian philanthropist that's here. That priest came out in the reverse today. That's a bad, wicked energy in the reverse of the stork. Somebody could have lost a child with that. If you're new and you're wondering why I say a stork is wicked, just scripturally speaking, there's two women possibly dealing with something, because a stork can take you to two women. It can take you to a wickedness, but it also takes you back to some type of a timing that is known about. There is timing. Specific timing is out here. Somebody's really in their mind about a timing of something that they're trying to get away with on something that they're in error about. Like I said, this is a communication card. Could be secret communication. Somebody may be trying to say, hey, baby, with these flowers. And they need to be judged. They need to go to jail. They're a sex offender out here. There's children that are just out here. Anyway, what else is in the hidden space that we need to be aware of? So people need to pray around money situations as well. So some people are upright with this and some people are not. And I'm specifically, we know that there's a wolf somewhere because the preacher and his wife keeps coming out with all kinds of nonsense around them. Like I said, the priest card deliberately came out in the reverse on my Instagram reading today. And when I looked on my first YouTube reading this morning, in the hidden space was blockages and messages where money was concerned. I literally just got off the camera and went to go try on that app so that I could send customer service a message, because when I got done with the message, that original message that I sent to the customer service, it got shot back to me and said, this has been blocked, or whatever it said. I was just like, wow, God literally just said it on the table. And so I retried it again and it got shot back again. And so I went and tested my other stuff was coming to me. And I was able to use stuff from other apps. But that app that I spoke about today and trying to get the money that's rightfully mine from spending all day on their stupid game that they offered, if you played it, you could cash out with it. They don't let me do it. So that very thing that God said in the hidden space literally happened like real time with me. I was able to do something secretly a different type of a way on something and got it to go through. So whoever the doofus is that's out here thinking they're trying to get away with the crime that you're never going to get away with. Sorry, I don't know where I come into the mix of all this stuff, and why you think you just prey upon my life. But I'm sorry, you screwed yourself. You are not going to do this to me. Somebody in divinity is here with the cross card out here. And then this is about plotting things or how do I escape? You ain't escaping because God says some evil person's being removed out here, attached to a situation. So the clock tower, this is altering things in this deck. It represents that. It's also a government card. It's definitely out here. It's a timing, which is out here. They know of a timing around some stuff. They in their head about it because, they're an imposter. The devil's an imposter. You're not me. You're freaking not me. And when I get my hands on you, a 53-year-old woman who's never had a fight in my life, all the things that you've done to me, I've literally asked God, come up on my hands and let me bruise the head of this serpent so freaking bad that nobody can even know who the person is, God, when they're done, because that's how angry I am about it. That's freaking how angry I am about it. This, somebody wants to express to you how they that you are respected, and then the word respect is here. Either that's true or somebody's trying to come back around and pour some type of stupid stuff around something because they are an imposter, try to tempt you and say so, but they're not. And I see a judgment on somebody being forced out here, okay? We deal with a demon out here. Somebody is a predator. They're evil, God says. It says that when the righteous do rejoice, there is great glory. But when the wicked, they rise, a man hides. And we do have wickedness. God says that when evil people are in rulership, they walk on every side of us. And God recently stated on the camera about 3 weeks ago, there was a headship that was being addressed, that people were going to be divided. And somebody's kingdom was being divided in a situation because they're wicked. And God says that when he deals with the nation, if they don't turn from their wickedness, he will begin to form evil all around the people. And unfortunately, wicked people are also putting upright people in this nonsense, but God's our shield through it. God's our shield through it. The truth. The letter F is out here. The letter N is also come out here. There's a nymph. Just in the phonics, you know what a nymph is? It's a freaking demon. Do you know that this word that came out here with passion and the breast written on it, the second definition of the Hebraic language takes you back to a demon, a goat demon? We got the devil out here. Somebody may have big breasts and they're crazy. They like to swing them around and they're nasty. They're a sex offender. Nope, nobody cares unless you're some type of kook and you're given to nasty temptations, and you're gross then, because you're doing things illegally on people's stuff, and you are not to be respected out here. You're not to be respected at all. The letter F and the letter N may be prevalent though with those two letters, person, place, or thing, first, middle, last name, and it's not fun. It's freaking not fun at all. It says diverse weights and diverse measures are both alike to Jehovah. They are an abomination, it says. He's going to bring it out here. He's going to back up everything that he's going to say about this stuff. It's for a lot of you all, this preacher's wife is like this because we did a great big reading a couple of months ago, and she was doing child sacrificing. And if she's running a daycare center for that nonsense going on, then we got a problem, Houston. We freaking got a problem. There is a disaster, and then the word leadership is out here. All right, well, anyway, it definitely is out here. It says they don't care about anybody but themselves. Okay, well, that's why they must go. They're evil. You just don't get to just come up on people's stuff and think, well, I just want that. Or I'll just kill you. Or I don't care because I'm in a position and here's my boobies, and so hey, can I get what I want? That you're gross. Somebody is. Well, we got 4 of them that wanted to come out of the bag. These are letters. We have a Uranian out here, and so the letter U just came out here, but it looks like an N, and the letter N came out here for confirmation. Let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. Definitely have leadership out here in a really big freaking way. Also, being confirmed with many different things that's already come out that's already been confirmed. This is a military rune, and the word military came out today as well. This is also a freedom of something. If somebody's finally going to be removed in some way, shape, or form. This is a radical change in something that's going on. This is eternity. There is death matters out here in a really big freaking way. It's crazy somewhere. They're evil. This is a maximum protection, or somebody's thinking maximum protection because we've got prison out here. This is diplomacy. This is getting a protection. This is gambling or money or winnings of something. Like I said, that money that is on those survey apps that I've been talking about. And then again, the games that you can also download on there to, get a little bit of money. For me, $5 or $10 is a lot because I'm sitting here at the mercy of people helping me eat and stay alive from a predator. They don't want me to eat because they want me dead because they want to act like they're me, and you're just not allowed to take my life. The letter L, okay, well, the letter L, it just happens to be here. At the top of this other deck. So anyway, it's coming out. It's a water rune. It's a tribulation. It's an embarrassment on somebody as well. You do it to your freaking self, man. So the L, the P, the Y, the U, the N, and the, what was the other letter that came out? The F is out here. All right, all this stuff. The R is out here, a T connection, and a Q also came out in this reading. Y'all pray for me because I've had enough of this. I've really had enough. It's wrong. The word error came out, was one of the first words that came out this morning on my first original reading in the tarot. The word made the word error, and people are in error, even right at the freaking top, man. It's unacceptable. Nobody has a right to just go out and murder somebody. But we do have a right to kill a murderer. It flips on you when you become some type of wickedness because we don't want you in the earth room. Anyway, thanks for listening, if it even freaking matters to anybody anymore.